Hey, how you doing, my dear friends? It's Dan. I'm in Lake Susie, Florida, and beautiful, beautiful Lake Susie, Florida. Not beautiful Oak Lawn, beautiful Lake Susie. There may be a little bit of street noise that happens. I hope that's not the case. Hopefully it won't disrupt us too much. Hope you're doing well. Hey, you know what? I want to perhaps save you a little bit of time and frustration. That's me, always thinking of others. Here's what I'm thinking about. Sometimes I see people engage in these arguments or debates online. Occasionally I'll even see people do this in person with each other, and I see these things and basically they're a waste of time, often. Now, let me clarify here. A real, honest, respectful exchange of ideas. Now, that can be a good thing. That's not a waste of time. That can be an honest debate of ideas. That can be a wonderful way of learning. So it's a good thing, and I understand that can happen. So if that can happen, that's terrific. But just sadly, this seems to be more and more rare. And again, this isn't always the case, but it's not uncommon these days that these arguments just seem to be pointless, and they're not worthy of our time and our energy because, well, first of all, in many cases, the people who are entering into this debate are not entering into an honest discussion with an open mind. This is what I see frequently. For example, if you're having a debate with someone and you're making a valid point, and this person knows that your point is valid, but the person doesn't acknowledge this point, then that's basically just a form of dishonesty. And in other words, the person is not debating or arguing in a mature and honest way. And so it raises the question immediately of, okay, well then why are we even having the discussion? What's the point of this? If we're not going to have an honest discussion, why do it? See, in a real discussion, in an authentic exchange that involves reasonable discussion, both parties should actually be more interested in discovering the truth than they should be in winning their side of the debate. I know this is a crazy idea, but that really should be the real point, discovering the truth. But again, we often don't see this. Another reason why many of these arguments just really are pointless is because, I hate to say it, but it's pretty common these days that people don't seem to be able to engage with others who hold different opinions. Sorry, a lot of noise there. People don't seem to be able to engage with others who hold different opinions without just getting angry. Just getting angry and turning it into a big, ugly quarrel. And again, I hate that this is true, but more and more it seems that people can't get into a fair and reasonable discussion with other people who hold different viewpoints without turning the whole deal into personal attacks. You know, in the Bible, in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, it says, don't engage in foolish arguments. Just real simple advice. Don't bother. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look, if you're having a discussion and pretty quickly you can see that the person is not going to listen, or maybe you're not going to listen to the other person while they're trying to talk, then this is a foolish argument. Don't bother with it. If you're having a discussion and you can tell that this other person is not really going to debate ideas, they're just going to turn this into name calling and personal attacks, then this is a foolish argument. If you can tell the person is not going to, they're not going to do it. They're not going to engage in a mature and honest manner, then this is a foolish argument. And you know what? Save yourself the time, save yourself this frustration, and by the way, save the other person the time and frustration too. Save everybody involved in this the time and the frustration, and don't bother entering into a pointless, go nowhere, just energy sapping argument. Don't do it. Again, I'm trying to help. It's just Dan trying to help.